Hi guys, this is Darren Wong from carbuyer.com.sg. We're here at the Singapore Motorshow 2020. There are more brands this year. There are 2 levels, level 4 and level 6. So if you're at Suntec, you have no idea what to look at, watch this video. We show you our top 5 cars of the Singapore Motorshow right here. Alright, so the first car on the list of the most important cars at the Singapore Motor Show 2020 is the new 12th gen Corolla Altis. So obviously the Corolla does not need an introduction, one of the most popular cars in the world. And the big news is that this is the new model based on the new Toyota new generation architecture, and that's what underpins the Prius and the new Camry as well. Obviously you can see the very much sharper styling on the front, very sleek LEDs, very big air intake as well. Not so much of a grille this time around. So there are 3 versions. There's the standard version, elegance version, and also, quite surprising, there's a hybrid. Just take a look around the back here. Very elegant lines, and looks very Lexus-like, almost like a Lexus ES right there. So quite interesting to see. And we're going to bring you over to the hybrid version right here. Hybrid version in blue, the usual Toyota hybrid blue, so blue badge as well. Take a look around the front. This obviously has bigger wheels. Another interesting addition to the Toyota Corolla Altis this time around is the active safety system that they call Toyota Safety Sense. So we're going to take a look on the inside and just another look at the styling. Alright, this is the interior of the Toyota Corolla Altis Hybrid. So it goes high-tech at last. And of course this is a hybrid, so we have our EV mode here. That means you can drive with the engine off for a short distance. A new infotainment system. It's still in Chinese, I think it just came out from the factory, but you can see there's Bluetooth, some kind of app link, and you can even plug in your USB stick as well. And take a look at the steering wheel with the controls. So this is the high-spec ones. This is the hybrid, the most expensive version of the Corolla Altis. Let's look at the active instrument display right there. So you can see the battery charge state. You can see the trip meter. So what is also very interesting about the new Altis is that the elegance and hybrid models both come with Toyota safety system, which is the active safety system. So you got lane departure assist, keeps you in the lane. You got the pre-collision system, so that's autonomous braking in case you playing with your phone and accidentally try to run into someone, who brake automatically. And there's also a blind spot monitor. So you can see here how the Altis has really come of age. It's got advanced safety systems, it's got proper infotainment, and there is a hybrid version at last. Alright, one of the more important upscale cars here at the 2020 Motor Show is the 2 Series Gran Coupe, which is the 4-door coupe that goes up against the Mercedes-Benz CLA. Of course, the CLA has had the entire segment to itself up until now, but this is BMW's answer to it. So you can tell it's a coupe by the big ass upside down kidney grills, reminiscent of the 8 Series. Of course, this doesn't have 2 doors, it has 4 doors. Typical around the side, pretty elegant, and those flat tail lights looks just like the X4. Okay, so 2 Series Gran Coupe. This is the 218i. It's a 3-cylinder 1.5 litre engine, 140 horsepower, so no Cat A for this baby here in Singapore. Expected to launch in the end of the first quarter of 2020. Take a look on the inside right now. Alright, so rear legroom looks not too bad, not super, but I can fit in. Just now I had a seat in it pretty comfortably. Alright, now this being a new small car from BMW, it has the OS 7.0 interior, so that's an active display right there, active instrument panel, and then we have a touchscreen enabled iDrive system. Yep, and then we have the rotary controller still there. Hey BMW! Oh, it's got here the intelligent personal assistant, which is the feature we first saw on the BMW 3 Series. So very upscale interior. It's got everything a big BMW has as well. How much is it going to cost? We don't know. Probably priced close to the CLA. There is also the 2-litre 306 horsepower M235i version, which is a lot faster. As usual, we have the entire news report on carbuyer.com.sg for you to read, so check that out if you want to know more about the 2 Series Gran Coupe. Alright, in front of us we have the Mazda CX-30, and the deal with this car is that it's the rival from Mazda to the Honda HR-V and the Nissan Qashqai. But as usual, it being a Mazda, it's a little bit more classy, a little bit more up-spec. Now take a look at the design right here. It fits in between the CX-3 and the CX-5 in terms of size. So you see very coupe-like rear. Typical Mazda styling with very elegant curves you can't quite find anywhere else. Now we're going to take a look on the inside. Yeah, so notice what we said about the car being a bit more upscale, and then like all the things that we see in the new Mazda 3 are here as well. Very nice buttons, nice elegant steering wheel, active display there. These are normal dials as well. We have a infotainment display which is no longer a touchscreen, but which is now the rotary controller. So one of our favorite infotainment systems of them all. As you can see, a minimalist dashboard here, upwards, brown here, soft touch plastics, everything in one elegant line right here as well. So CX-30, the cool thing about this car, although it is a little bit more upscale than the usual Japanese guys, it's only 115 grand at launch, even though it's got the 2-liter engine, Cat B, and I think the retail price will be about 120 something with a COE. But if you come down to the motor show and buy it right now, it's on a promotional price of 115 grand with COE. So Mazda CX-30. Alright, this is the Volkswagen T-Cross, which is a new compact SUV from Volkswagen, to be on sale here later in the year. This is a preview, it's a left-hand drive car obviously. Now the T-Cross is a small compact SUV, about the same size as the Kia Stonic, about 4.1 meters long. But as you can see, it's pretty big on styling. It's got a shrunken Touareg look almost. So a very big grille. This is based on the Volkswagen Polo. That's the MQB AO platform. So take a look around the back. Looks like a shrunken Tiguan. So what is interesting about this car is that it'll be, as a compact car, it'll probably cost less than $130,000 here. So, and it'll also be Cat A eligible. So look around there. So we're going to take a look on the inside right now. Quick look at the interior of the Volkswagen T-Cross. You can see an active info display here. You can see the infotainment system. This is obviously a touchscreen, similar to one seen on the current Golf facelift. This is an R-Line model. You can see the R-Line badge. There's a little storage tray here, USB ports, 7-speed DSG. This car will probably have a 1-liter TSI 3-cylinder engine, either with 115 horsepower or 95 horsepower. Notably, both of those engines are Cat A eligible. And although this is a compact SUV, you can see there's quite a lot of room. Just flip this around. You can see I have quite a bit of headroom here as well. And you can look in the back, there's a second row of seats which are adjustable. Read up says you can shift it forward or backward like a lot of other SUVs these days to get more cargo room or more passenger room depending on your priority. So that's a Volkswagen T-Cross. Alright guys, in front of us is another important car at the Singapore Motorshow 2020. This is the Skoda Scala. If you never heard of that before, this is actually the replacement for the Skoda Rapid hatchback. What is the deal here? Well, Skoda Scala is actually based on the Volkswagen Polo platform, the AO MQB platform, just like the T-Cross, but it's, as you can see, it's really quite big. So let's take a look at the styling on the front. Classic Skoda cues right here, not for sale because it's a left-hand drive car. It's being previewed, it's only going on sale later in the year. Now take a look at the Octavia next to it, and then you take a look at the Scala and you can see really how big this car is. So the claim here is that it's a hatchback that has more room than a Volkswagen Golf, but should probably cost less than 100 grand and contain a whole lot of technology and stuff in traditional Skoda style. Alright, quick look at the interior of the Scala here. You have an active info display. We have a very large 10.2 inch infotainment system right here. It's the latest version from Skoda, which is obviously very similar to the ones found in Volkswagens as well. This car is likely to have a 1-liter engine just like the T-Cross, either a 95 or 115 horsepower. Again, that makes it Cat A eligible. You can see this car has the panoramic sunroof, quite cool. Looks really spacious in the back as well. So, Skoda Scala, one car to look out for in 2020. Lots of space and style for less than 100 grand with COE.